T as in Tao.
Coming to you live from the third door down, it's the Tao Eternal. Oh hey homies, what's up? Look at this little seascape. Hydra fish. Yeah, I'm real big on these guys again. I've been doing some climbing. I feel like they've been kind of the backbone of it. These guys are Marauder, like, whoo! Marauder is so good right now. I love it. Let's check out some battles. Wins, 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 wins. Yeah, let's do that. So we got Crispy of Ain's All Gone. And we got Rat of the Black Hand. That's kind of cool. I think the Black Hand is a reference to the evil league that the Zealots are a part of. I think they are the Black Hand, which goes great with the logo. Rat's running the sniper leader. Just talked about him. Still a huge fan. I think the only thing I don't like about sniper leader is the fact that it's a leader ability with a fixed cooldown, so you can't have two snipers on the board at once. And if you're cycling your cards properly, woo! I think the most I've ever had is 3. And then I won with a 3-stone victory. It's incredible. Crispy is running the werewolf leader. Wolf is great on its own. It starts off as a little steward. It transforms after, I think, 3 seconds now into a werewolf. It jumps, it stuns, it slashes, it lifesteals when you evolve it a little bit more. As a leader ability, it also gets a 4-pack of wolves around it when you spawn it. Or I guess after it does the werewolfy transformation. It's kind of great because it creates its own cover. You don't really see it tons. I think it's maybe because the card is just so good on its own in the deck, and sometimes you can get 2 on the board. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, no wells. So no wells to start. What are they gonna play? Alright, we start off with the Automaton, red side. He's going top lane. Big fan of this card. I can't wait to get it upgraded to level 4. Warlock's coming in top left. Automaton gets face. Warlock gets hammered. Hey, so Warlocks are getting run all the time now. And I think part of why I was just terrible at the beginning of this season was my last season's deck was so swarmy. Warlock will melt you if you have a swarm heavy deck. So if you're running hammer that Warlock. I think it's kind of become the number one target. Like, if you hammer a sniper and you get a tower, that's cool, but it always feels a little lame because you're like, oh, I just lost a mana on the transaction. But the Warlock, if you have a push and your opponent drops a Warlock and you let it attack your push will evaporate. So yeah, hammer those Warlocks. Automaton coming in. Gonna get a little crypt behind him to help out. I don't quite understand the placement. That hammer miss? Oh my god. Yeah, if you miss a hammer, it really sets you back. I did it a couple of games ago and I lost that game because of it. Werewolf's coming in. A little wolf on wolf action. Yeah, baby, we like it. Gremlin's gonna clean up the rest. Still not too much damage done anywhere. Half health on the top. Gremlin's gonna stroll in, get eaten up by that tower. Is scared yet. It's gonna zip on in. Now, I've talked about this kind of a thing before, but I can't stress it enough. And yeah, I just recently played a game where I used it to great effect. When your opponent drops a well, they're deferring mana, which means that 5 mana they had in their pool, they no longer have. So if you have enough mana to drop probably 2 champions and Zerg down a tower before they get enough mana to respond, it's a really good aggressive play. It's one of my favorites. And it's kind of the drawback of playing well. If you have a well, you want to have some mana when you play it. And this guy didn't do too bad. Crispy still has enough mana to drop the Marauder. That'll probably slow this down enough to save the tower, or at least a little bit of it. But he didn't get to drop it right away, and the tower took already another quarter of its health. So be mindful of when you play the wells, and it's not a defensive play. It's setting you up to take an advantage. So if they have a push coming at you, it's probably not the time to drop your well. Oh, can they do it? Marauder saves the bacon. I save the bacon. I save the bacon. Crispy's bacon. Warlock's coming out. Gonna get hammered. I love that play. Sniper's gonna take out this Marauder. Enchantress comes in, just like, oh, wait for me. And oh, if you can get 3 things with a hammer, it feels even better. All right, Werewolf's coming in top left. Got a dog pack around it. It's pretty great. Wolves are coming in the top. Little crypt action, little gremlin, feathers, not really going to do much. Werewolf, left to its own devices, doing a lot of damage. Yeah, those little skellies aren't much to clean it up. Alright, we got a crypt on the blue side. Hammer comes down just to ensure that tower dies. And I like that play sometimes because once your opponent's tower is gone, you can deploy deeper into their lane. So if they play something that's vulnerable on a backline and you can sneak in something to assassinate it later, I think that's pretty cool. I don't always hammer an almost dead tower, but situationally it can be really good. And also it's a duck in the pond. If you get to the end of the game and you're all tied up and you just save a hammer and drop it right before the time runs out, it's an instant win, so it's pretty great. Alright, Warlock coming out top. I don't like that play at all. So there's no tower there. Rat can play well onto blue side. So that Warlock is pretty much guaranteed to be vulnerable now. Now, Crispy has tons of mana, so that's going to help, but I don't know, I don't like that one bit. Face is coming out, and boom, just like that. Sniper's gonna snipe. Automaton just pulling things from other lanes, having a good time. Iscariot, an Enchantress, and a Gremlin on the bottom. That's quite the heavy push. Marauder's gonna come in and interrupt everything, but I don't think it's gonna stall long enough to... Well, that push is pretty diminished. Now the wolves come out. Yeah, they did a good job of cleaning that up. Oh, Sniper gets faced and takes out its own tower. Such a fun play. And things kind of reset. We're going to overtime. Well, I guess sudden death. Alright, Warlock coming in blue side. Automaton, swing and a miss. Gremlin dies up top. Warlock just melting things. You leave these guys on their own and oh my goodness. Missed hammer again. That's too crispy. That does not bode well. Face is going to come in. Werewolf's going to take out the Enchantress. Feather to dispel the face. Kind of a cool play. I really enjoy that. Iscariot gets Marauder. There's a Gremlin. There's a Sniper. Pretty big push, but Gremlin's in the middle trying to clean up things. Iscariot's on the tower. Sniper's sniping. Crypt's in the way, but Sniper has it locked on. This is going to be GG. And there you have it. So yeah, Wolf Leader. It's cool. Sniper Leader is probably cooler. It's the range. Like, it's so hard to get to. You have to use a spell to get to it. Let's check out some more. Okay. So more Sniper Leader, because there's never enough. but also Archon leader. So we got Reiko of Team Korea and Rumham of King Dinglings. Rum is running the Archon leader. Archon is really great on its own. Well, Archon is a very cool card. Archon is very hard to use, I think, because it shoots out a death beam that does tons of damage. I think 3 shots and it'll take out a tower pretty much at any level. So it's incredibly strong, but it's also incredibly squishy and incredibly slow. So it has to be well defended. A common strategy used with Archon is to drop it at the mid court and then feather it onto an opponent's tower, so it at least gets 1 or maybe 2 shots off. Even if it gets 1 shot off on a tower, it might be worth the play. It does a lot of damage. It's almost half health in 1 shot, which is just crazy. As a leader ability, it gets an active that lets it jump back, which is a nice little mechanic. It's, akin to the Warlock's reset as well, but just lets it get out of the way and hopefully get back in and do some more damage. We'll see how it goes. No Wells? So no Wells played. Some people aren't running well. It's interesting. Stonecutter on the bottom. I guess that was just to use some mana. I don't really like that play because look, nothing happens. Gremlin's gonna come out. Sniper's definitely coming out. Gonna start knocking some people over. Marauder gets the sniper. I love a Marauder on top of a sniper. I think it's a great way to start a push. Put your tank in the front, and it can definitely kill a sniper on its own. Archon's coming out. Now, it does have a bit of chain lightning effect with that ability, so it can take out a lot of things. Also, I don't think they describe it, but I feel like Archon actually does a little bit of AoE on its shot. Maybe that's not true, or maybe it's kind of a glitch, but it seems like it's done that, and it's supposed to theoretically only chain to 2 places. I don't know. More investigation is required. Bombi takes out the sniper. That's a great play. Bombi and sniper every time. Iscariot. Just, chilling in the bot lane. Looking for a victim to feed his sword, Alright, bros are going to come in. They're attracted to the crypt instead of the tower, which is great. Iscariot slicing in. Yeah, crypt does not stall long enough, and that bottom tower is going to go down, probably? Marauder comes in to help clean up. Oh, just barely saves it. Archon coming top lane. Sniper is available for blue side. Marauder's coming in. I don't know why he's just letting them all go on that tower. Butcher bros actually do a decent job cleaning up. Interesting sniper placement. I don't really understand that. But bros are attacking up top. Marauder with some zealots are attacking bottom. They get 1 more round. Boom. Tower for tower. So, after all that, pretty even with about 1:04 left. Welcome's top right. Welcome's top left. Solo zealots. Zealots die. Then everyone's just proccing their mana. Alright, we get a crypt and a gremlin. Gremlin, naturally a great response for a crypt, and then the same mana cost, which is awesome. Got an Archon and a sniper coming up top. Excellent hammer target. That's the kind of stuff that swings battles. So now, Reiko definitely has a mana advantage. Got the Bombi to go onto a skeleton. Reiko's looking great for this push. Got the Gremlin out. Zealots are going to come in to try and start cleaning some stuff up. They're definitely going to do some significant damage, but with that Stonecutter coming in, I think this tower's going down. Marauder on the sniper. He's gonna get him. Yep. But then dies to tower. 8 seconds left. That sniper's cool, but is it enough? Not with a Marauder on its face. And that's it. GG. Sniper. Just taking it. Just All the sniper fanboys, raise your hands. Let's do one more. Alright, everyone manifest this is not a DC. I've been running into a lot lately. It's kind of like, come on, guys. But I do kind of want to see this match. Okay, so we got Letta of American Made with the Wind Weaver. So she seemed real cool when she came out, and then almost no one uses her. And still, almost no one uses her. She creates a little knockback force field. Iscariot and ranged units can get to her. All of their melee units can't, so they get held back. And then it does a little bit of damage. So over time, it could feasibly kill a tank. It would take forever to kill a Goliath, I think. But yeah, so that's cool. When you drop her down, she does a little stun as well. I think you can upgrade that. It's alright. But she's 5 mana cost, and I don't know. There's a lot of good cards at 5 cost, or around there even, so it's... I don't know how you justify her all the time. In the leader slot, she gets an active, which is a global knockback. When you upgrade it, it knocks back even further. It is pretty cool. I'd say maybe the one drawback, though, is that if everyone just fell over and you were 2 pushes were colliding in the middle, then your push could be killing all their guys while they're on the ground. It pushes everyone back, so sometimes it pushes all the enemies out of range, so it displaces them, but it doesn't necessarily get that stun benefit where you can be doing damage while they're stunned out. So I don't know. I think that's kind of why a lot of people aren't playing it. But Letta is, so let's check it out. And Yellow Mamba, this guy's a boss, running that crit. So everything's coming out ×2. Third match with Noelle to start. Solo Stonecutter right on the tower. That's probably the perfect counter to that. People have been doing this a lot lately, doing this Stonecutter and Frost Orb to start. And heck, they got half tower damage, so that's kind of cool. But also, they didn't really have any mana to respond, so... Well, Bombi cleans it up, and we're reset. Yellow Mamba is playing that Crypt. It's spitting them out. ×2, baby. Got a well proccing in the back, blue side well as well. Nothing really pushes with the Crypt, but it does rotate cards, so, you know, there's that. Stonecutter coming up top, Rose on the bottom, Stonecutter if it gets a little Frost Orb support. Oh, don't need it. Boom. Top tower goes down. Push on the bottom. There's that Wind Weaver. You know, like, what'd she do? I don't know. Archer gets knocked out, and there's half damage on the bottom right tower. Bombi's going to clean up that gremlin. And red side, we got a well. Another crypt coming out. All these guys are going to march into the bot lane, maybe set up some kind of push. We go well blue side, Stonecutter coming in, basically the same combo. Wind Weaver, placed in the fray and dies before it even gets to use its ability. Bottom tower, looks like it's pretty much going down. When you get enough of those little crypt skeletons onto something, and now since they move faster, they actually get onto things, they can do some significant damage. Kind of like skulls. They almost never get on a tower, but when they do, they can eat it up real quick. Alright, Letta's having a bad day. Drops some bros in the middle of the battlefield. Wind Weaver uses its ultimate, everything gets knocked over, and she dies to tower. So, yeah. From this game's play, I don't understand why you would use Wind Weaver at all. Stonecutter coming in on the main tower. Got some Hydra spitting on stuff. Skelly's just marching up the field. They're playing a little D for the gremlin. Yeah, not looking good at all for Letta. Get wells on both sides. Gremlin and some Stewards with another Stonecutter. This may very well do it. Windweaver knocks back the Stonecutter, which then resets and gets to burrow out onto her. Huh. Yeah, so Windweaver is not a good defense for a tower if your opponent is attacking you with the Stonecutter, because it's going to burrow out and then it's going to get knocked back outside of the wind radius, and then it's going to burrow again, and every time that it burrows up, it's going to do damage. So that's like the one way to bypass the fact that the Stonecutter is a demolisher. That burrow up, that damage is done as an AoE. Huh. Well, there you go, folks. Had a nice array, a delicious assortment of battles today. Different leaders. This meta, it's very different. I feel I'm getting better at the game. I feel like I'm understanding it better generally. I was struggling for about 6 days with this new season. I was having a real hard time wrapping my head around it. I felt like all the combinations of cards I was putting together just weren't quite right. I would just get my butt kicked over and over again. Which is a sign that things actually shook up. Or temporary insanity. A little column A, a little column B. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe, because there will be more. And leave a comment, because I want to hear your voices. Yeah, drop me a line. Say what's up. Say what's working. Yeah, truly, actually, for realsies, what are you using and what is working in this meta? Because I'm starting to climb a bit now, but I feel like I'm still scraping by. So any tips that you can leave, I'd love to hear. All right, that's going to do it for now. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.